1. Happy is the woman who... Psalm 1. Blessed is the one whose delight is in the law of the Lord, and who meditates on his law day and night. Psalm 1, verses 1 through 2. Have you ever had a recurring dream where you walk into a situation completely unprepared? Maybe you find yourself in a classroom and you forgot to study for the test, or you have a big presentation to give and you forgot to change out of your pajamas. I have such a dream before every big or out-of-the-ordinary thing I do. When I was a waitress, I would dream that I was the only waitress in the entire restaurant on a busy Saturday night. When I travel, I dream that I miss my flight or forget my luggage. When I was pregnant, I would dream that the baby came and we weren't ready. That dream came true in real life each time. When I'm supposed to get up early to run with a friend, I dream that I miss my alarm and wake up to the sunlight. Can you tell that I don't like being unprepared? I want to tell you a story about two women and their preparedness. The first woman is a new mom, and like many new moms, she is overwhelmed. Her transition to having small children is proving harder than she expected. She has less time than ever before. She is more tired than she had thought possible. She is overwhelmed. And she doesn't read her Bible anymore. It's not that she has stopped following Christ. It's that life has seemed too hard and too complicated since having a baby. What began in the chaos of the first days after childbirth has become practice out of habit. She just doesn't read God's Word. Her husband tries to encourage her to find pockets of time for Bible reading during nap time or when the baby goes to bed at night, but she just can't bring herself to do it. It's been too long. It's not familiar to her anymore. It's lost its luster. So she fills her days with other things, like social media and television, in the vain hope that she might be able to will herself out of her new parent exhaustion. She once promised herself that she would never become like those other women who abandoned the Word when their babies were born. But pride goes before a fall, and now she is one of those women, alone, empty, and trying to fix her situation apart from God and His Word. She wouldn't admit it, but her lack of time in the Word shows. Her relationships suffer. Her marriage suffers. Even her mothering suffers. Her feelings are all over the place, and everyone, including her, bears the brunt of them. As she looks at what her life has become, she realizes she is woefully unprepared for her new life as a mother. Let me tell you about another woman not too far away from this new mom. She has been in this same place before, exhausted, overwhelmed, and unable to find a new routine. But she has emerged with a new purpose. She has seen the bitter fruit that comes from not meditating on God and has vowed to avoid that situation again at all costs. God has been faithful, even in the midst of great difficulty. God has made His Word her delight, in the scary moments before her son's birth and in the exhausting newborn days. Meditating on the Word doesn't change the difficulty of her days, but it does give her perspective. It keeps her grounded in her relationships. It gives her strength for her role as a mother. It gives her hope. Her circumstances are not dissimilar to those of the first woman, but what she is doing with God's Word in those circumstances has made all the difference. Life isn't necessarily easier for her than for the first woman, but this woman is prepared for the hurricane of difficulty because she has a weighty anchor. You guessed it. Each of these women is me.